A minute early, why not? Let me just stop that and put you into flight sim, and we can unpause the sim. That's better. I'll get to that in a moment, just bear with me. Welcome to this live stream, my friends, my viewers, and my members and subscribers. The Moonlight cruise organised by Bob Dr. Oculera. I'm going to unmute the rabble in a moment. Be prepared. Good number of us flying. Last time the helicopter flight scared me. This is probably up there. Let me just unmute people. My friends, we are live on YouTube. Please do not swear and keep your language clean, including myself. As you probably heard last night at the end of my live stream, but I'll keep it clean this time. I've just welcomed the viewers, Bob, to your new flight, our Moonlight cruise. Do you want to tell us more about it?
Well, let's see. We're basically getting everybody. Well, we're all going to be flying at night instead of the daytime, obviously, and we're doing it on the night of a full moon, on the night of the July 3rd full moon, so that we'll get a lot of light lighting up the landscape below us, and there's also enough stars in the sky so we can, do some stargazing along the way. We're in I think it's the Sierra Nevada mountains, and right next to Death Valley, which means that we're going to be able to visit the highest point in the contiguous 48 states, the summit of Mount Whitney, and then we're going to land at the lowest airport in the U.S. in Death Valley, which is 210 feet below sea level. So we got a little vertical trip built into this also.
Oh dear. Well, there's a good number of us here this time. I'm counting 27 in the chat. Steve, would you like to do the honours and do a roll call of people? Would people like to say hi and who you are and where you're from, if you would like?
Okay, well, I'll kick it off. Hello, I'm Steve. I'm from Hertfordshire in the UK. I can't see the list because I'm in VR, so you'll have to, anybody that's not in VR.
Okay, Susie, would you like to introduce yourself? We'll start with you.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm back again from Scotland, so enjoying the sunshine, the night time in this stream. Okay.
I've just got C under Susie. I don't know who that is. 'Cause it's just showing C to me. Since we've changed the name tags, it's all messed up on my Discord at least. The person under Susie, would you like to introduce yourself? Apologies, I can't see who you are.
We'd
Okay.
all like to know who's under Susie.
Right, Captain Bill, swiftly moving on. Captain Bill, would you like to... Oh, go on, C's talking now. No. Captain Bill, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good evening, name's Bill, live in the West Midlands, originally from Scotland.
Okay, lovely. Dan Lance?
Right.
Yeah, it's me again, Dan Lance from Yorkshire, I think. Yes, West Yorkshire, which is finally raining for once.
Oh, it's lovely,
after
wasn't
the
it?
horrible sun we've had.
Yeah, it's lovely. Devil Dog?
How you doing? My name's Paul. I'm from Boston, Mass. It's my first group flight, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Boston, yeah.
Don't ask me why, Mark.
Hi, Mark from the West Midlands in the UK.
Lovely. And our host, Bob?
One last try.
Hi, Bob Watson. Forget you didn't hear my last name.
No, not at all. It's elementary, of course.
It is, yes, yeah. From Wisconsin, USA.
Welcome along, Bob Elementary.
Fly by John.
Yes, hi guys, this is John from sunny, rainy West Yorkshire at the moment.
Okay, there's quite a few more. So maybe we should just let people do it ad hoc. Glass Prism.
Yeah, hello from Central Illinois here. State.
Lovely. Okay. Hillbill. He's muted. That's okay. Keenon, I believe you're new to us. Canon. Okay, no problem. Limes Fly. Alex.
Yeah, hi everyone. Alex here from Munich in Germany.
Lovely. Have you flown with us before, Alex?
Yeah, several times.
Okay, apologies. We do get people popping
No
in and
worries.
out. Lucky. It's okay, we can move on. I can't see some of these names. Chaps, for the rest of you who have not mentioned, would you like to introduce yourselves? Because some of the names are not showing to me.
Yes, I'm not sure.
Tango 2. Living somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the Netherlands. It's my first night flight. Looking forward to it.
I'm on the way. I'm Dave from Dorset in the UK, and I don't do much night flying either, so you're just gonna be a laugh.
Tony Dark Zero, Tony from East Yorkshire, and it's not raining yet.
Right.
This is Flyby John from East Yorkshire, and it will be raining in East Yorkshire very shortly.
Oh, hi, John.
I'm Sean Rosen, Midlands, UK.
Moose P. Roger from Connecticut, USA.
René from Germany, currently based in Norway.
Nigel from Florida.
Lovely. I believe that's everybody. Okay, Bob, so would you like to get us underway, my friend?
Okay, I think what we should do is take off.
That's probably a good plan. I'm just worried for the bit after that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to take off. We're going to head northeast to the mountains, and we're roughly going to be following the Kern River Valley up toward Mount Whitney. Now, it's kind of up to pilot discretion. If you want, you can try and trench run the river valley under Moonlight, and good luck if you try and do that. Or you can fly up above it all and just, enjoy the view, which is what I'm going to do. If you follow the magenta line, you should probably fly at about 5,500 feet. Or if you want to stay above the river valley but still kind of follow it, you can fly at about 4,500 feet, and the valley will maneuver you around some taller mountains that you would have to clear otherwise. Okay? All right, well, why don't we get going?
Okay, just a couple of people from chat there. Trey69, wish you could join us. And Martin A. Martin from Suffolk, UK, must be with us as well. So I'm going for the 5,500 feet for my chicken. Oh, if I can
Good choice.
What's the initial cruise height? Anybody?
Shoot for, well, it's either, well, 5,500 feet will get you clear of everything.
Yeah, 4,500, something like that. But
yeah, 4,500 if you want to stay above the river valley but still follow it.
Whitney, you need like 14,000 feet, I guess.
Yeah, that's, we'll cover, when we take off from the Kern Valley Airport, we'll cover what you should do there.
Oh,
depends on the airplane. Yeah, it depends on the airplane you're flying, you know, when you really are going to need to start climbing. But you are going to want to, you know, initially get up to around 9,000 feet after the Kern River Valley, just to, you know, clear the local mountains.
And as you can see, guys watching it, I've set a specific colour for the name tags on this stream, like a kind of a twilight colour, which looks rather nice. Do all that with flow.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I've unstranged your computer graphics card message. You'll know the one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it never happens apart from right now. But yeah, I can see you just taking off.
That's great. Steve, so you're okay now, Steve?
1 second. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay, sure. So chaps, all this is being... Go on, whoever... I was going to say, all this is being lit up pretty much by the Moonlight at the moment, Bob, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Here we got some city lights below us, or some... yeah, is this a small town where we're over now, or is it a city, Bob?
I really didn't look up a lot of information about Bakersfield. I would say it's kind of like a mid-sized, you know, small city.
Yeah, there's a lot of lights in it.
Live weather on, it's quite misty there. I don't know who is flying with my live weather.
No, I've got clear skies on.
Clear skies.
Yeah, it looks good to me too.
Clear skies to get the Moonlight, chaps. You best putting in clear skies with the dates.
And the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mist is really just very low.
Yeah, right.
This is quite a polluted city, actually. A lot of oil pumping going on here.
More than likely in July it would be fog in this area.
You got fog in the area, you say?
No, around Bakersfield in first part of July it will be fog.
Oh, wow.
It's only about 800 feet high. Once you're above it, it clears.
Uh,
I don't know if anybody else is picking it up, but I'm getting a lot of buzzing from somebody. Don't know who it is.
Yeah, somebody's got bad
It's
audio.
Bob's got open mic.
Open mic, yeah.
It's picking up your background.
Okay, done and ready. What was it? What was that, James?
Just from Pilot in the chat there, Pilot 0083. Safe flying and happy Father's Day to you all. Happy Father's Day, chaps. Well, I almost forgot.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to those that are fathers.
Yeah, Steve, do you want to mention what we were talking about before now, or might as well, because it's a good time.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I will do. Okay, so it's not massive news, but I am stepping down as flight coordinator from the end of this flight onwards, and I'm going to leave that open to somebody else. My work commitments have changed and health commitments have changed a little, so I can't devote quite as much time. And I think it's probably refreshing to let someone else in and hand over the reins a bit. So yeah, this will be my last flight coordinator flight, and here's to the next one.
And I'd just like to say a big thank you to Steve, because he did do a lot of work and organising behind the scenes. I couldn't have really done all this without him. So thank you very much, Steve. I'm sure I speak for the rest of the people.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't. No, thanks not needed. It's not a huge amount of work. A lot of you guys and the girls as well know what you're doing roughly. I think there's maybe a couple of up and coming flights where we've got some new guys, but we had one where we had to do a couple of bits and pieces, but it's just the Xbox work. But we've got other guys that will help out with the Xbox flight plan. So as a group, we all sort of corral in together when we get it done. So yeah, so the next coordinator, it's not a lot of work, but it's just a case of making whoever's doing the flight happy with what they're doing, and it's not difficult, and it's actually quite enjoyable.
So on that note, I'll be reaching out to one or two of you, over the coming weeks. We're going to take a bit of a break, and I think it's good to have a break, maybe a 4-week break after this flight. I'll reach out to one of you, and if you accept, we'll resume in 4 weeks for the next group flight, but don't feel that you need to stop flying together. If someone's got a flight they want to do together, pop it into Flight Sex Chats and go for it.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're just having a bit of a summer break, let's call it.
Good idea. Good idea. I can't see anything because of the name tags are so bright.
Your name tags. What do you got?
Yeah, I've got the what's his name ones, the non-standard, and they're clear, but they're really bright.
Ah.
You can customise them.
Yeah, I think name tags, especially in the night like this, can kind of get in the way.
Yeah, I can see running lights. It's fine. They're nice and bright.
The good thing with Flow is that it lets you put night-specific colours on, so you can put some on that aren't too obscuring, shall we say.
Yeah, if you take a look at my stream without the sound, please, I've got quite a good colour there. I can show you the settings in a moment, if you like.
And as far as the customisation settings, particularly for people on the Xbox, I know Parallels 42 has said that they're working on a colour wheel to make it easier, so without having to understand all the sort of codes and whatnot. So
I've got a video on that done then. So Bob, anything we need to watch out for in terms of altitude coming down to this first? Is it a touch and go or full stop, by the way?
The first one is a full stop.
Oh dear.
And let's see, what can I say? Did anybody happen to watch the video I made?
Yep.
Showing how to approach it? If you did, that's kind of what I have to say.
I did land at it before, so it's not impossible. It's just bloody difficult to see.
Yeah.
So I think you want to get down low when you start seeing the lake. Am I right?
Yeah, the airport, the runway is at 2,600 feet, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so when you get to the dam, you want to start descending. And the airport is at the north end of the river part of the reservoir. And well, it looks like I'm kind of at the back of the pack, so. But basically, you want to watch out for some tall hills that are just to the right of the reservoir of the path you'll be flying. You want to fly along the right-hand side of the reservoir going north. Boy, it's hard to explain. As you're approaching the north end of the reservoir, you'll see a light patch of ground in front of you that's kind of divided in half by a dark patch. You want to aim for the right-hand light patch. And when you get to it, when you get to the far end of that light patch, turn about 10 degrees to the left, and you should be close to being lined up with the runway.
When you say the light patch, do you mean the not absolutely pitch black patch, or the
pretty
or the pitch black patch?
No, it's actually pretty bright. In the daylight, it's a very light sandy color, and at night, it really stands out as as a light area.
Good luck, chaps.
Yeah.
It's not too difficult once you spot it, I found. Just catch up on YouTube chat there. Random stuff. Maybe drawing the curtains in the room you are in might help with visibility. It might do. Might do. And Pilot 0083 Steve is saying, big thanks, Steve, there.
Oh yeah, thank you. You're more than welcome. Another good tip is to use a Vario Aero and not a G2, because it's bloody awful.
Oh no. Oh,
yeah, the contrast isn't brilliant on the G2, the night flying.
Cleaning it also helps a bit, I have to say. Experience that today. I was also finding the contrast a little bit lacking. But now it's quite good in the G2.
I could also suggest for this landing is the first people who do successfully land, if you want, you could taxi back toward the threshold of the runway and try and light it up with your landing lights to help everybody else.
Please, yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to slow down while you get ahead of me.
Let's have a game of French resistance.
Has anybody seen the landing lights of this new 182 RG? They are incredible. No. They light up every mountain, even though it's like 10 miles in front of you.
Wow. What a fascinating sight.
I nominate you for finding chicken strip then.
Yeah, it really made it much easier.
I'm not looking forward to that chicken strip.
I spent 4 hours with mate trying to land a bit the other night, and even with him on the runway and approaching dead on at the runway angle, I could not see it.
Oh, well, this one.
I wonder, because last night I flew this with the new 182, and for the first time I actually sort of found the chicken strip. I didn't see the runway itself, but there's actually a fuel station there, and I saw the fuel station, and I'm wondering if the 182's landing lights there would let me see it.
Yeah.
So I landed I did the touch and go near the fuel station. I don't think I was on the runway, but I figured that was close enough.
So it looks like.
Oh well, that's good enough.
It looks like Tango's either down or going. Are you on approach, Tango?
Just got over the dam, just on the lake. So
I think I'm at the front of the pack, James.
Sorry?
I think I'm at the front of the pack.
So okay.
I can give everyone an example of what not to do.
I won't follow you.
Renee's going in there, I can see. Oh, lucky. A Mad Mick.
I think I need a faster plane.
What are you in?
I'll be far behind you, I can see you all coming down just now, so I'll be far behind you.
I'm in the Sting, the S4.
Okay, oh.
It's about 120, 130 knots, isn't it, that one?
Yeah. I'm doing about 115 at the moment.
Little nav map helps with this. Your VFR map would probably help, chaps, if you open that as well if you're on Xbox. You probably know that anyway.
I think I can see. I think I can see it.
Yeah, I've got it in sight.
A dark patch in the middle of a light patch with some dark patches around it. Does that sound right?
That sounds exactly right. Yeah. And you want to follow. You want to fly toward the right-hand light patch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the dark patch after the light patch, before the other light patch,
Yeah. No, it's got numbers on it.
In the dark
numbers
patch.
on it. And the white, and it's got a line. I want it there. Stop. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is it, guys.
now I'm in the cabbage
Down,
patch.
Right, I'm down, and I will turn round and attempt to illuminate the runway.
We'll be landing on the moon at this rate.
Real final.
That's a wonderful
the dark
sight.
patch in the middle of the two light patches.
Yeah, I'm
the dark patch.
And what's the elevation, Bob, for this one?
It's about 500 feet.
The runway is at 2,600 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. I'm at the head of the runway, so if you aim sort of towards me, then you won't be far off.
Okay.
Good positioning there, Dan. Thanks, mate.
Just slightly to my right as you're coming in. I've literally my left wing
right,
is. Yeah.
There's actually a track coming out of the lake.
Yeah. There are trees at the head of the runway, by the way, just in case you were wondering if it was yeah, there's lots of people too far to the left there.
Touch and go, right?
Yeah, full stop.
Oh no.
Full stop.
Alright.
Okay, I can see a few of you down now, that's great.
All I can see is a sea of names.
I can see a few people landing up a taxiway there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. There was a tree in my way. Did you see that tree? It just jumped
There's
out.
a tree right. Yeah, there's a tree right at the end of the runway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really poor design.
Yeah. Design. Yeah, design. There's flight sim, mate.
Blooming trees, always the bane of flight sim, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Just did a one-wheel landing. Because of that.
Yeah, I don't know how good this AI training is that we're doing on the sim, but it certainly seems to have learned how to put trees at the end of runways, if nothing else.
I almost hit the runway.
I think there's a lot of wind on live weather as well.
Yeah, it is quite windy. Yeah.
Quite bumpy.
Still can't see. I can see your names, but I can't see that runway. Oh well, I'm going for you.
It's tricky to see.
Awesome, all those position lights.
Oh, I like the beginning here.
There it is.
Right, G5, yep.
Quite proud of that.
That counts.
That was a good bounce.
Just to make it all feel better. There you go.
I blame it on the tree though, still.
Chris.
So we've got Springle coming in, Toka, Doctor, Hawk.
Landed on the grass.
Lumberway is just. Is that you about to land, Dave?
Land.
Yep. On the runway.
Yes.
See Lake and Heath coming in, TBM. Be interesting.
Right, flick me too far left.
So, Bob, this is one of the easy ones, isn't it?
Well, I would say that this is the only legitimate challenge.
Oh.
As far as landing goes, I think the chicken strip is just kind of crazy.
Yep.
It really, what I was doing with the chicken strip, I just wanted to have a waypoint on the other side of that range that we fly over to get there. And I just couldn't resist something called a chicken strip.
Have you coordinated KFC deliveries to everyone in the store for when we land there?
There's Tony.
Yeah.
They really missed the opportunity to put a proper ICAO code there. Could have KFC something.
Well, it is Kilo Lima Oscar. So I'm kind of thinking that when we get there, if anybody thinks they've actually found it, and when they go into land, I think they should yell out "Kaloo" to let us all know they're going for it.
In German, you could also pronounce it as like the toilet equivalent.
Just TPHI there in the chat. Wanted to join in, but family is over for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, TPHI. You can watch us. Bob, I think we're all down, my friend. If you want to lead us on, tell us which direction.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get on the runway.
I'm going to assume it's the direction we landed.
We're going to take off and go kind of quickly. Whoops. A little bit to the left. If you've got any kind of, if you're using the VFR map in the sim or the G1000 or what is it, the 550, you should be able to see the river laid out on it. And basically, especially here, you want to take off, go a little bit to the left. And there's going to be a big mountain on the right and a hill on the left, and you want to go between them to get into the river valley. And for the initial climb out, you're really going to want to follow the river valley. So that's about it, I think, for now. Say that again?
What's the
well, we're eventually going to end up at 15,000 feet.
Yeah.
I think initially you'd like to get up to about 9,000 feet, and then
6,000 to the dam, 9,000 for the needles, 15,000 to the top.
That sounds good.
There's quite a gap between the needles and the top. It's about getting up to 30 miles, so
yeah,
it's not too aggressive in the climb if you're above 9,000 by the time you get to the needles.
Okay.
So Bob,
cool. Let's do that.
9,000 initially, climbing up to 15,000.
Yeah.
Great.
Good enough. All right, so why don't we head into it?
Go.
Right.
I'm going for it because I'm slow. So I've decided live weather in VR in the night with a large helping of wine doesn't mix.
Wise words.
Well, listen, I flew a
quite
Concorde drinking
choppy,
wine,
it's
so you can
quite
do
choppy.
It's gonna be tricky to get that glass in your mouth, isn't it? To get it real full neck.
I have a straw.
Something slightly stronger than wine would help.
I've had quite a lot of it. It was quite warm in the garden this evening.
Oh dear, somebody's going to be singing by the end of this live stream, chaps.
Oh, no, they won't.
You know what? It might be a good discussion, and it's kind of like the elephant in the room. Here we go. What are your thoughts on the Flight Sim 2024? One at a time, please.
I'm not worried.
Well, I think now that we know with the 2020 add-ons, that's a relief.
As long as it's more stable than this flipping one, because I'm still on the desktop.
Yeah, I'm hoping for more possibilities, like seeing the right planes and seeing more name tags than just 25.
I think I'm looking forward to it as well. There's quite a lot of new challenges and things in it, so I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I wish they'd just improved this one a bit further. I'm worried that they'll desert it, but given that I've spent thousands on hardware, another 60 quid isn't going to really hurt.
If all the hardware and all the add-ons are still usable with it, then you know, paying 60 quid every 4 years, or however much it is, you know, it's not much of an ask, is it?
No. I mean, from experience, chaps, some of you may be new to Flight Sim, but from experience, whenever they released a new sim, Flight Sim 95, 98, they continued the old one for a good number of years. So when Flight Sim X came out, Flight Sim 2004 was still being supported. And afterwards...
I think what's upset people is they always said 2020 was a 10-year project.
Well, it may still be, but most people will switch to the new one anyway, you know.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the main thing really is that it doesn't crash. If it doesn't crash, I'll be happy to switch over.
Hopefully the multiplayer will span both versions so we can play together.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
It is like, if the multiplayer is separate, which, you know, we don't know anything about at this point, but if it is, then it's like splits. You've got a split community. It's like, well, where do we do the live stream? Do we do it on 2020 or do we do it on 24 or you know, what do we do? So hopefully, it'd be good to think that they would, but it might not be technically possible to keep it, you know, merged.
I hope we get multi-threading as well.
Hopefully, yeah, that's a big one. We've got
that would be huge.
We got Kirk Jackson in the chat there. Do we need it? It's a good question.
Yes. Ultimately, what it boils down to is that, you know, the product to continue getting investment needs people to continue to be spending money on it. And, you know, I suppose the question is the marketplace revenue enough of that, or does, you know, everyone buying it again, you know, really help with that process? You know, it's...
Yeah, I mean, you can keep patching software, but there's only so much you can do before the patches themselves become detrimental to the end product.
Yeah.
And if it's easier, more efficient, and so on and so forth, to start from scratch, then sometimes that's the best option. And I think in this case, based on what I've heard about the weather engine being completely rewritten, the graphics engine being completely rewritten, based on what I've heard just from those two things, it seemed completely worth their time and effort to start from scratch.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I mean, just to butt in as well, you look at the difference between Unreal 4 engine and Unreal 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Switch planes again without going back to the main screen.
You've gone back to the main screen?
No. I was just saying, in the new version, maybe that's an option again.
Oh, see.
Just in-flight change planes.
Yeah.
And other things we missed.
Yeah, it's on people's.
You can do that in dev mode.
Right.
On a PC.
And not on the Xbox.
We got Blue Boy in the chat there. Sorry guys, slept in. Caravan looks like a wild 60s party. I've got. If you can see the stream, it does look quite wild. I want to be in your plane. You don't want to be in my plane, Blue Boy. My goodness, not with these landings. Ian, flying on the moment on Flat Sim TZMR. Is that right? TZMR, I believe, or MIR to Manchester. In a TUI B738, lovely. Michael A-Line's asking, Bob, just join the stream, where's the next airfield?
The next airfield is, boy, I'm doing this from memory right now. It's called Lone Pine. And when we get to the Mount Whitney summit, this is actually, this is my favorite part of this flight. And we'll have, Lone Pine is, I think it's 11.7 nautical miles away from the summit of Mount Whitney, but it's 2 nautical miles down. So we're going to have a lot of fun losing altitude along there. And, you know, you can nose down and pick up a lot of speed to do it. Or what I like to do is actually throttle back and slow down and then do a very aggressive forward slip. And I can get a descent rate of about 2,000 feet a minute, but still keep my airspeed at around 100 knots. So I can kind of end up at the runway with, you know, already at approach speed. Mm-hmm. And if you happen to be flying the you know, the Black Hawk Porter, you could invoke its beta descent trick and you know, drop down at about 4,000 feet per minute and still keeping your speed around 100 knots.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say that.
So, chaps, we'll come back to the 2024 discussion in a moment. But, Bob, can you tell us anything about the area, this sort of big peak we're heading towards?
Well, basically, all I know is what I read in Wikipedia.
Good place.
And it's actually got a kind of a curious story, which is the main thing that I remember is, and I don't remember the names, the guy who originally accurately measured the height of the summit wanted to also be the first person to climb it, and he put together an expedition to climb Mount Whitney. And one of the things you'll notice when we get close to it is that there actually are several summits that are almost all the same height in that area. And so he put together this expedition and climbed the wrong mountain.
Oh.
By the time he got reorganized, somebody else had gotten to the summit of Mount Whitney before he did.
Oh no! Oh, that must have been a bad day.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny though.
It's like trying to climb Mount Everest and climbing the next mountain along, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, by the way, for stargazing, I don't know, we're flying north. So you might be able to see the Big Dipper. It's probably the most recognizable constellation.
That's the soul spin, isn't it?
It's, sorry, what?
We call that, is it the soul spin in the UK?
The plough or Ursa Major.
Yeah.
Ursa Major.
Yeah, and the two, well, I'm still going to go with Dipper because that's how I think of it, but the two stars at the front of the Dipper are also called the pointer stars, and that's because they point to the North Star. And if you follow the line of those two stars about 5 times the distance between them, the next bright star you get to is the North Star.
Awesome.
It made me laugh, that Dan saucepan. That's what you call it in the north, isn't it? From what I remember.
What are these big fancy rocks that just flew by?
Those are the needles, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I kept forgetting to look up what, what information there was on the needles, but.
I wonder if there anything to do with the needles in the Isle of Wight.
What, with the
Sure you
helicopter
visited
pad?
recently. Yeah.
So back to 2024, what are you looking forward to for those who are?
The new graphics engine, mostly.
Yeah, I want realistic, lifelike scenery.
Is it a new graphics engine?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Oh, it's a rumour.
Well,
I mean, the advert, I mean, the video looks a little better quality, but, well, maybe they're using the Unreal 5, who knows?
I think it's just seasons and the career mode for me.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
like a bit more weather. I know the flow's been given quite a lot of weather, but it'd be good to have it in the initial sim as well.
Yeah, I like the storm chasing aspect. I hope that comes out. Really looking forward to that.
We may find that a lot of stuff actually washes back onto 2020 because seasons are supposed to be coming to this sim.
Do we still be climbing to a certain height? 15?
15,000, yeah.
12,000 now.
Yeah, you're right.
Having to adjust the mixer.
They've been mentioning. Oh yeah, mixer. Cheers. They've been mentioning the seasons for a while, haven't they? With this 2020.
Yep, yep. It might just be a cheeky way of charging more for a natural evolution of 2020.
Yeah, but I think the video RAM usage is probably a lot higher as well than 2020, which will help on textures, trees and things.
It'd be nice to get to native resolution in VR, if that's possible.
Be interesting to see how the graphics perform on an Xbox Series S.
Yes. Yeah, that's my worry.
Not very good, I'm afraid.
Are you with the Series S, Tango?
No, I've got the X.
Ah.
And I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the engine will allow for a bit better performance with a lower, less processing.
Could happen, yeah.
Well, and I'm on the Series X, and I think it's at least from what I've read early on. I mean, one of the reasons Microsoft picked Asobo to do this is that they're a gaming company, and gaming companies have a lot of experience these days at building an engine that really, attacks each platform for its advantages. So I think it's possible that if they're building a new, much more intensely built gaming engine to run this, that it could actually improve Xbox and performance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it referred to as Asobo's graphics engine, not Microsoft's.
Yeah.
It's going to be big on consoles, I reckon. All they have to do is introduce VR to the Xbox.
It's been a
day.
long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I see that as unlikely at this stage.
Sorry, say that again, Dan.
Yeah. I see that as being unlikely on this platform. Maybe next generation, but see it unlikely at this because it's something that people have been asking for a long time. In you know, if they were going to do it, you'd have thought they would have announced that they were going to do it at the point where the series consoles were, you know, were announced. So.
Yeah, it won't happen at this stage, you're right. Yeah, it takes a couple of years lead, doesn't it, for a new console when they announce it?
Yeah.
Well, there's not even any credible rumours about it, is there? So.
No. And the biggest worry on the PC side, PC ports recently have been crap on any PC ports, recent PC ports. So that's my biggest worry, that it's going to need a good, you know, a huge mega CPU and graphics card, and it's going to leave a lot of us out in the cold on PC, maybe.
I don't know, I think the PC high-end specs are obviously a bit higher than the consoles now, but when the consoles first come out, they were almost on par, weren't they?
Oh yeah. And
Well,
we never get stuck
not
or nothing. It's
not on-
always fluent. Yeah, 4K.
Not on the RAM. The one area where the Series consoles, especially the Series S, massively suffer, and it causes massive, you know, the problems that people are having with, you know, with the G3000 units and with flow and things like that on the Series S. They are all due to RAM usage, and there's only 10 gig of RAM, which sounds 10 gig, not that bad, but that's video RAM and app RAM, and by default 2 gig is assigned to the app and 8 gig is assigned to graphics. Now, show me a gaming computer that can run any recent game with 2 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
You know, an 8 gig graphics card. It's you know, the architecture's flexible. It does sort of shift them around a bit, but there's 8 of the 10 gig at a faster speed to be used for graphics, and only 2 are sort of dedicated for the app. And it's making. Sorry about that.
I'm going to upset people. I'm going to upset people, but maybe X-Plane can run on 2 gigabyte graphics.
Well, but possible. So it looks like my wife has ordered a Tesco delivery, and while she's out and without telling me.
Oh no.
So,
autopilot for you then.
I'm only joking, X-Plane fans. It's a fabulous sim. Great before Flight Sim came out. So Bob, once we get over these peaks, what's your advice? I'm guessing dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can dive, or you can try and, you know, like I do, and you know, slow down and do a aggressive forward slip, so you can keep your forward airspeed down, but still get like 2,000 feet per minute, you know, sink rate. Also, by the way, yeah, and by the way, there are still, you know, mountains, so you want to be sure that you don't, you know, sink so fast that you fly into the mountains still.
Can you explain for people who may not know, because we do have a lot of newer players, what you mean by slip there, please? I know what you mean, but...
Sure. That's where you turn your rudder one direction and use your ailerons to turn the airplane in the other in a different direction. Or that's what you're attempting to do. What the end result is, turning the rudder turns some of the side of your airplane into the wind, so you create a lot more drag, and then you use the ailerons to kind of tip the airplane in the direction you want to go, and that's what keeps up your forward momentum.
Okay, beautiful. Yep.
Good.
Hey guys, could I have a voice check, please?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wow, we're
Do we want a better game or better graphics? Kirk is asking in the chat regarding Flight Sim 2024.
A little less trees would be nice.
Amen.
A few more bridges, Tango.
And more bridges, heaps more bridges.
No more bridges.
No,
No more. No more.
Are there any bridges on this route, Bob?
Yeah. And then
not that I know of.
Oh.
Nah. And it involves diving deep into the valleys.
Yeah, we've got a Strike Eagle.
Never coming out.
Oh, Strike Eagle, look at that. There we go. Twister. What a brilliant name. Well, I like Twisters. Fantastic. And I mean the Hurricanes chaps, by the way. Fantastic.
Not the game.
Not the Hurricanes, Whirlwinds. That's what I mean, Twisters.
Hey guys, whereabouts are you? I'm trying to catch up in the middle of.
We're flying over some massive mountains. Can somebody give coordinates, if you can, please?
That helps. Yeah.
Losing this.
Probably
near the airport, not far from the airport.
You're probably about to land and finish.
026 is the next airport.
Thank you.
Airstrip.
How visible or invisible is
Long
this
point.
strip, Bob?
Say that again?
How visible or not is this airstrip?
Oh, it's fully, it's a lighted airstrip, there's no problem.
Ah, brilliant.
I think you can see the airport already from the peak.
Yeah, there's you can see the some of the blue lights for it right away.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, and I just think it's part of the reason why I like also to do that kind of forward slip descent, which is kind of relaxing, and I just think that compared to the last landing, it's just kind of nice to sort of descend into this valley with some town lights in it and a lighted airport. It
Looks wonderful.
seems.
Yeah, I'm just being a madman. I've gnawed my throttle and pushing down in chase view.
Yeah, I'm flying the DA-40, and it's. I think I've got pretty much the slowest airplane of everybody, so I'm really just following along behind at this point.
Bob, we need you up front. We don't need you behind that chicken strips coming up.
Well, good luck with it. Well, first you have to get over the range to the east of this airport, and that's, as I recall, you got to get up to about 10,000 feet to get over that. But then it's a long descent to the chicken strip. It's not, it's pretty easy. Then you got to try and figure out how to find it, or not. Yeah, I'm still approaching Mount Whitney.
Okay, looks like you've got Father Castle down already. What are people flying, by the way? That might be a fun question. I'm in the Grand Caravan.
I'm in the Series 2-2.
I'm in the Baron.
Nice.
Twin otter with bush tires.
If I hadn't slept in, I'd be in the Bulldog.
I'm in the Caravan and my avionics is switched off halfway through.
Oh no! There's a switch to your left, Susie. Switches to your left, if it helps. If not, good luck. You're gonna have to
Thanks, Rio.
visually.
I'll get that.
I've switched to the.
Thank you.
I've switched to the V35. Is it?
I'm in the Sting S4.
Wow, I was going to take the Sting, but I thought it wouldn't be to the cruise speed.
It's not. It's not fast enough.
I'm in a PA62. I really like the moonlight reflecting in the bright interior.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'll take a picture, please.
Will do so.
I'm in the turbo bonanza.
I was going to fly the Staggerway, but when I tried it in the dark, the reflection of the dashboard put me off.
Yeah.
I'm in the SR22.
I'm in the RV14, which has got a complete sort of glass canopy. I've turned all the displays down to the minimum brightness, and I've pulled the fuse out the circuit breaker out for the backup display where you can't turn the brightness down, and it's fantastic.
Oh, take another picture, please, Dan. Great.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite airplanes, and that's actually the first one I flew this route in.
I mean,
What plane? I was in the kit box, but I planned on being in the RV14, but was late to the game because of wouldn't boot, wouldn't load up.
Oh, dear. Shall we give people the chance to switch if they want to here, maybe to a different aircraft if you're not happy?
You'll lose the flight plan.
Oh, that's true. You're gonna have to follow people then, yeah.
That's why I use Sky for Sim, because you can load it on the flight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm on the world map and I can't find anyone.
Are you in the right server? We're on West USA server.
Okay, that's what's wrong.
Oh, this is a nice runway, Bob. Well done. I like this kind of runway.
Yeah.
What's the coordinate? What's the runway we're landing on?
16.
Thank you.
See people going ahead. Glass prism. Flighty. Very nice. Moose.
What'd you say the altitude of this runway was?
I 3,700.
Yeah.
3,700.
Yeah, it's a good relaxing flight, this, Bob. The trouble is, it's making me dolzy. Whenever I see nighttime, I want to sleep.
Are we taking off from 16 or taking off from 34?
34.
Yeah.
And it's a full stop landing, Bob.
Yes.
There we go, that time it wasn't too bad. Just vacate the runway for you chaps behind me. There we go.
Thanks.
What a sight. What a lovely sight. Everybody's coming in, it's great. We've got Twister and a Strike Eagle. Watch out, chaps. Oh, you're more than welcome, Ruhan. Oh, it's my pleasure. I enjoy doing tutorials. Yeah, I'm in a Grand Caravan. Oh, you're in a Grand Caravan too, Kirk. Yep, okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I've got a couple of go-to aircraft. The Grand Caravan. I was going to fly the Quickie, but the lighting, night lighting is not great with it. I've solved the fuel issues with that, by the way. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But yeah, the lighting's not as good as the Caravan.
Hey James, if someone happens to be trying to catch up, remember to press the fly button. Ready to fly, or they won't see you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've just realised that.
Sorry, you couldn't see me?
No, I couldn't see anyone, because I didn't press ready to fly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. You can't catch up until you press that. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you get in the aircraft, you mean you have to? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Good point. Right, we got.
I think it might keep opening.
We've got Captain Kirk coming in. Aye, Captain. Scotty beam me up in a Cessna as well, and Bob's leading up the rear there. Bringing up the rear. Yep. Leading up the rear. That's.
Oh, come on.
Actually, Tony's some way back. What happened there, Tony?
I'm in a slow aircraft.
Ah.
But with a great view.
Yeah, we can see you coming in. It's fantastic.
Bob, your mic keeps coming on and off. Static.
By the way, YouTube chat, my last stream was a bit echoey. Let me know if I fix that for this stream, please. I've moved my speakers back. Could have been my speakers.
Have we lost tunes, eh?
Have we?
That way.
Are you still there, Steve?
Yeah, I'm in the chat, but I'm not in the sim.
Oh no.
2 crashes, cat on the lap. It's just, I watch the live stream. I can't concentrate to keep catching up, so I just watch the live stream.
No, fair enough, mate. Just keep an eye on the comments for me if you want to on YouTube. That's always good. You're a moderator there, so
yeah,
that would be great. No, you're okay, mate. Right, so we're taking me off 34, you said, Bob, yep?
Yep.
What's up, Larry? Can you hear?
Yes.
You've got an open mic and it's buzzing a lot.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think that's my air conditioner.
Ah, that would make
I'll
sense.
I'll try and keep it off when I'm not talking.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh, we don't want you sweltering.
I think you need
probably just turn the lever up a bit.
Just use PTT.
Push to talk, yeah. So, have we got any new people joining us today? I think I saw a couple of names I don't recognise there. Don't feel obliged to say, but it's going to make it awfully quiet if you don't.
Well, it's the first live stream we've actually spoken to start.
Nice.
What James was actually asking there was, who would like to volunteer to land first at Chicken Strip?
That's right. I was going to get one of the newbies to do it. Well, Dan, now you've spoken, my friend. Or Tango or Dan.
Boston guy, get the Boston guy, they're tough.
It's easier to crash Chicken Strip than it is to land.
Is that the next runway? Chicken Strip.
Yeah. We're gonna fly.
Oscar? My God.
Yeah, we're gonna fly over that range to the east, and then it's kind of a long, slow descent to the Chicken Strip.
Oh.
And I'm trying to remember, I think the chicken strip is around 1,200 feet in altitude.
What altitude should we climb at, Bob, initially here?
You got to get up to, depending on where you can find to get over that range, you're going to have to get up to about 9,000 or 10,000 feet.
I'll put it at 10,000, yep. Okay, just to be safe. Are we down? Are we all down?
Yeah, are we ready to go?
Yep, Tolka, my friend, you want to come to the other end? Oh, you're just landing here.
Lining up, runway 34.
Okay, Tango, lead us out. You're landing first.
I thought it was only a touch and go. I'll do my best.
We have to give you a dare each flight, Tango.
Well, I like it. Now hoping I do well.
Guys, just to go back to what we were saying before, it's going to be a while till we get the new flight sim, so I wouldn't worry about it yet. You know, you're looking about a year from now, probably. We've got a world update coming up soon, this week, isn't it?
City update, I hear.
I think it's a city update.
Oh, okay. That's Prague, is it?
Oh, beautiful city.
Yeah. It's a beautiful city, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've just spawned in on Chicken Strip. Where are you?
Chicken Strip, we're just coming towards you.
Yeah, waiting on you.
Watch out for us all crashing into you.
Yeah, I think I'll move off the way, yeah.
Well, turn your landing lights on so we got something to aim for.
You moved right on the numbers at this end, so we've got something to aim for, yeah.
Okay.
And don't hit any chickens.
How about we all just fall at the chicken strip?
You'll see a sorry bulldog sitting on the side, so.
Am I going to make this? It's a big climb, this one, Bob, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's an opening further to the left where Captain is heading.
I've just got up to 4,000 feet at climber here. Goodness. Oh.
Oh, this is a challenging climb. Wow.
I'm going to have to go around a bit till I get more altitude, I think.
I kind of found a road up the mountain I'm following.
Is that Captain Bill?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Yep, so am I.
This poor Z30 just doesn't have enough pull to climb that fast.
No, even the Grand Caravan was struggling.
Stay on the runway. There's a lot of long grass each side.
I think I must be messing up the mixture on my plane because it's going really slow. I mean, it says the 182, but what sort of mixture should I be at this altitude?
60% is a good...
182.
Have you not got an auto lean in the aircraft?
It doesn't seem to. I haven't found that button yet. So I've got the mixture at the moment at about, I don't know, 67%. It seems to be the best it can do.
Sounds
you should
right.
have a keybind for, what is it, best mixture.
EGT lines, yeah, exhaust gas temperature lines or something. Keep an eye on that, see it rise basically, and your RPM and things.
There's an Xbox.
Finally made it over the peak.
You're right. It takes 50% up. You're right.
When?
What height are you at? 14, 15,000?
Come to
11,000 here.
7,000, but
Oh, 7.
I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
I cleared it.
17,000.
It might be 17.
Captain Bill, you suddenly
cleared it
stopped
a
there.
little
Are you
bit.
okay?
It's not quite actually, no.
Engine died.
Ah. This
That's
is punishing.
Chicken strip.
Just watching you roll down the hill.
The chicken strips at about 1,400 feet.
Let's get back to the Magenta line now. Dear me, that
That's
was
a big
horrible.
dive.
This might just work.
Tango, I'm coming for you, my friend. Following you.
Alright. I don't know if it's wise.
Tango, I'm below you and behind you. I'm believing in you, man.
Oh, hold on, there's people coming.
There's no pressure here.
No pressure, Tango. So Kirk's Captain Kirk, by the way. That makes sense, yep. No echoing, thanks.
Blue boy lighted up good.
Oh, I spawned here. I cheated.
Not too much.
Turn every
I'm
light
getting
you
it all
got
these
on.
guys. Where are you? I think I'm lost.
Going towards Chicken Strip now.
Yeah.
Climbing.
Kilo Lima Oscar. Yep.
Affirmative.
Odd, it's not going to make it.
I'm dying.
Zigzag
I
a
just
few
spawned here
times.
because I'm watching you guys coming over the hill. Oh, wait a minute. You're behind me. There you go. Tango Theo. Oh, so many. Boy, I tell you what's happened. You're landing the other way. Okay, yeah, beautiful,
I
beautiful.
don't trust myself. I can see
Yeah,
my.
you're too high, I think. Done, lads. I see ya. Yeah, good man. You're coming in. Beautiful. Anderson. Too high. Wingman. Captain Kirk. Womber way there. Yep. Wingman. Bathroom. All there. Yep.
It looks like you all made it over that range. Well done.
Some of your names. I can't read some of your names. But yep, all there.
Tango, have you got it in sight?
System. No.
Oh. Oh, that doesn't bode
But
well.
I'm going down. I mean, still 4,000 feet high.
Is this the part where...
Stuff, you know,
never get that in one go.
I think the height for this airport is nearly 1,400.
Yeah.
364.
No way.
Oh, it's side slipping, I think. Well, that works well, doesn't it?
This is a touch and go, by the way. You don't actually have to land here.
Oh, good. So we could touch and go anywhere, and we could say we did it.
I think that's reasonable.
I think a crash counts as a...
Blue boy, you're the judge. You've got name over all the name and shame everyone.
I'm here. I've touched down, go. Yeah. Where are you going now? What a fall.
Fluid.
No, I thought you was all coming back. Oh, wow.
I'm just going to follow you, Tango, because I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, well, sorta.
I think Dan Lance is on short final.
Oh. Oh yeah, I can see. No, I can't. Oh yeah, no, I can.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, that was one
Someone
wheel on the
just shaved
runway,
my
one
head.
wheel on the. Yeah, that was me. One wheel on the runway, one rail,
okay.
one wheel on the grass to the side. That's my closest effort yet. Yeah. Oh.
Well done.
So funny. On my way.
Guys, don't
Good boy,
follow
where
me.
you
You're
going? I
probably
was
not.
aiming for you.
Wow. I think someone just passed me in the Spitfire. I don't know whether to follow Tango there. He's probably gone under a bridge.
Tango's got good lights on his aircraft, so I can say that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the lights are good, but
Tango, I'm only the bulldog.
alright. I'm gonna nice touch and go right here.
Hey Tango,
Yeah.
do you fly the FS2020?
No.
I'm just gonna touch and go,
Give it a
guys.
go.
I think I can't see a thing.
It is nice, yeah.
I was seeing where people are landing and it's nowhere near the airstrip.
Right. It's impossible to find it.
Yeah.
The next time you're out in the extra, give me a shout.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely.
22nd, the update for the Spitfire comes finally to Xbox. So
Yeah,
before I got a whole lot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Oh, the marketplace PC updated this week.
I see the windsock, but I don't see any strip to land at.
Slightly left to the windsock.
Yeah, it's about. It's a good bit to the left of the windsock. It's about, three 182 to the left of the windsock, I would say.
Must be night blind.
Trust me, it's not that hard. It's not that easy to see in the daytime.
Sir Nigel's down.
Okay. Where's Sir Nigel?
He's on the side of the mountain.
Oh, you don't want to follow him. I was about to follow him.
You can park there too.
Oh, I can't see this, chaps. I cannot. Even with little nav map, I'm struggling. I've got it on little nav map. I just can't see it in the sim.
I think I managed to actually touch the runway, but at about a 45-degree angle.
I think I might have it. Well, Wingman is.
Lucky's
Wingman,
on it, right?
are you on it?
Captain Kirk and Lucky on it, I think. No, I see it.
Just where Tony is now, I believe I can see something there.
I'm also there getting some fuel now.
Right, let's go for it.
Just off my right wing now, Hudson.
Who's that, Tony? Yeah.
And it's right. And it's right near Lucky. Oh, hope I was lucky in this.
Good grief, that's barely visible, is it? Yeah, I've got it, I think. Well, it looks like a runway.
Yeah. Landing's even more exciting, except because we have to take off again.
Can't do more than that.
I can see a bit of a strip, yep.
Yeah, I believe it's a gravel strip in real life, but it's tarmac somehow in the game. It's fairly wide. Fairly wide as well.
But I think it's funny is this little tiny strip in the sim has 6 parking spots, a fuel station, and a fuel truck that drives back and forth.
Wow.
And now 27 planes landing.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll give it a miss. That's all right. I'll try to catch up.
Yeah, we'll let people just fly around it, Bob, and then I'll let you call for the next leg.
Since I've been so far behind, I'm on the next leg already, so I can get a little bit of a head start.
Okay. So should we go and join him, chaps? Unless you want to land.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Right.
That was a nice landing in the diamond. Quick. I think flighty 300 it was.
Taking off in the dark.
Altitude for this part, Bob?
7,500 feet.
Thank you.
And you might want to stay a little bit to the right of the magenta line to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It doesn't get any better, this flight. Terrifying flight.
Taking up.
I meant that in a good way, Bob. I mean, it's getting more and more terrifying as it goes along, isn't it?
all of the terror. We should be done with the terror for now.
Okay.
What are you gonna prove though?
Maybe we need a new rating system for community flight. It's like number of heart attacks.
Let's go.
Imagine doing this in real life. Hey.
Never again.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Yep.
Do you think the Tucano will come into the marketplace? Anyone?
Which plane?
The short Tucano.
I don't know it.
It
It's
was the
a
trailer
biplane.
after the Bulldog. Yeah.
It's the biplane?
No. It was the. It's the RAF trailer before the. Oh, now you're asking. It was after the Bulldog. George Tucano. Trainer. The RAF.
I've not heard anything.
I'm hoping for a Yak 52.
No, me neither.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question actually. What's on people's wish list for aircraft? Any aircraft?
Well,
I was going to say that M500 Piper M500 looks fairly decent.
Okay.
I'm also looking forward to that one.
Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Hang on.
Heading about 100.
Could you give me a heading, please?
Yeah, 100 degrees, yeah.
Thank you.
Climb 7,500.
Well, someone in the dark.
Pray a lot.
What would you, I don't know, what would wish list be? To me it was Tucano. I flew many model Tucanos at Nuts Corner. Just model aircraft. I'd love to see it, but I don't know. Tell me.
Don't know. Maybe a couple more airliners might be welcome, but it's just my preference.
My old Tiger Moth from in my 20s, I had my old Tiger Moth hanging up in the garage.
Lancaster bomber.
Yeah, there's a perfectly good Tiger Mod in the marketplace. I love it. It's my second favourite plane.
Yeah, that Lancaster bomber looks interesting.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool too. Or a Huey chopper.
Oh, a Huey, yep.
Yeah.
I saw the Lancasters going over my house the other day. Was it the trooping of the colours or something?
Last flight of the Hercules.
Yeah, they flew right over my house on the way home.
Oh yes.
So I watched them on TV and I knew they'd come over soon.
Yeah, I had the 3 Hercules fly over my garden as well.
It was lovely. They were well low as well.
Yeah, lovely sound. Last time I saw those, I think it was at Waddington Air Show about 20 years ago.
Bless, I had my neighbour come out with his binoculars and he said, oh, as soon as you see the kids on the TV, you start looking up at the skies and there's planes, go outside and you'll see them go over on their way back home.
That's lovely.
And he forgot to do it. He forgot to do it, so I saw the plane go over and he didn't see him. Oh, bless him.
I was working on Trough, Northern Ireland. I could see 3 of them heading into all the road, but it's just too far away. I hate heads. Couldn't see.
Bob, just where we are now, there seems to be a couple of lakes. Are these significant somewhat? I mean, it looks like small ponds. It looks like lakes.
I don't know. I don't know what they are.
This is definitely we're dropping into now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the next airport, I just marked it as a waypoint, as a flyover airport. So you can decide what you want to do with that. It's another unlit airstrip, but compared to the other two, it's actually pretty easy to spot. So,
good.
If you want to do something with it, you can. But like I said, it's really there. We're on our way to, what is it? Gosh, again, my brain is fried. Yeah, we're on our way to the Death Valley Airport, and there's a shoulder of a mountain that's kind of in the way, and I just put this other airstrip on the route just to sort of bend us around that shoulder.
We got Kirk in the chat there. He's with us in flight, Captain Kirk as well. Armed Forces today at Cleethorpes. Tornado, loved it. Ooh, lucky you. And he would like to see the 737-100. Nice.
I can see Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a mic in the
So
game.
far behind.
I don't know. There's a lot of aircraft coming, isn't there? We've got the Beluga coming, I believe. It may come in 2000 in Flight Sim 2000. That'll be interesting. And a few more choppers.
Flight Sim 2000, James.
2000. You see, Bob, it's addictive. Once you start live streaming, your mind goes. You're getting a taste of it. Come on, you should be used to it from me by now. I'll just turn off.
Yeah, that's fine, James. You're used to it. We're still not going to stop calling the ass for that, you know.
Yeah, it's coming out with a really old graphics engine. And,
8-bit.
8-bit. Oh, I was going to say 16-bit.
Yeah. Well, actually, the Concorde came out with Flight Sim 2000. I remember that. I've still got the Flight Sim 2000 somewhere in a cupboard.
No, you haven't got the Flight Sim for the Spectrum anymore.
I haven't. You saw the video, did you?
I saw that video. It's wonderful. He loved you.
Yeah, OG is a fantastic guy. Real salt of the earth.
You should do the stream. You should do the stream games with Flight Sim 2000.
Yeah, maybe. I want to do one of Wings, a classic Amiga game at some point. I'll probably do it on my other channel, like a Let's Play of Wings. It's a World War I fighter sim, basically, game.
Do it.
Do it. I'm looking to do that.
That was a lot of fun.
Really showing the graphics on the Spectrum was amazing.
Yeah. He's a very talented creator, OG. His videos are fantastic the way he puts them.
Lovely chap. I think it's from round my way as well.
Oh, right, nice. Yeah, it's Kent's
Do we
way,
need
isn't
to
it?
descend in this valley?
Well, the airport's at minus 200 and something feet.
Yeah, once we get over this this range, which I'm just getting over, you can start to descend. I would say to go down to maybe like 4,000 feet or so to just clear the shoulder of this other range that's up ahead, and then once you're around that, then it's down to 210 feet below sea level.
Can we trust you here, Bob? 4,000, are you sure? I'm going down to it.
Yeah, it's sort of, I kind of feel my way around this stuff.
Okay, so
keep
Bob...
keep your eyes out of the cockpit, and you might have to tweak this a bit.
I think Bob means 7,000, chaps.
No, not even close to that. It is kind of curious, we're landing below sea level, and I know, like, my head's kind of hardwired for, all altitudes have to be above sea level, and it's a little weird that last 200 feet.
Okay, Tony's just nosedived and left the channel.
Oh no.
Oh, Theo, sorry.
No, I can
Sorry,
see.
mate.
I can see Tony behind me.
Yeah. I can see Tango as well.
That was disconnected from Discord. That's another Xbox thing.
Yeah, it looked like an amazing landing, like Wombleways landing yesterday at the end of Huddison stream.
That's one of my better ones.
Nobody was injured yet.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I was in an aircraft that could
they're all dead.
take off landing.
Oh, you said you had the heli things on, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in the F-35, so it does do vertical landings, but I don't think it's supposed to be quite that fast.
I do like the F-35, it's good fun.
I'm heading where Dan is.
Well,
It seems to have a good approach there.
I was flying it with my HOTAS, but I set it up for helicopters, and my throttle, amongst other things, is set in the opposite direction to when I use it for planes. So I'm just hammering into the ground, wondering what on earth's going on. And so I automatically pulled it back, but of course then I'm giving it more throttle. And it's just, yeah, and you saw the result.
Yep. Definitely no injuries. Everyone dead.
Dan, I'm following you, my friend. You are lining up for an approach, are you?
I'm lining up for approach.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
I'm still about 14 miles out, so this one has got a really offset displaced threshold, as in like halfway down the runway, sort of thing. It's really strange.
Huh. funny, Stan. I said I'm following you, now everybody's following me. You better pull it off now.
Oh, there's some heavy bugs in this Cessna 182.
Mean on the windshield?
Sounds like Bob's having fun with his air conditioning again.
Yeah, she needs just like a hurricane.
I think Bobby's actually sat on the back in a caboose of an old steam train playing Flight Sim.
I'm trying to turn my microphone off when I'm not talking.
Cool.
I can imagine you got no hair, Bob, because the wind's blowing through it. It's just gonna rip it off.
Yeah, I have a little bit of hair, but it's all in the back of my head in the wind shadow.
Maybe it's because you got
A bally man. A bally man.
nothing wrong with that, brother.
Oh.
This is slightly easier to see than chicken strip, I would say. But
Yeah, it's a pretty easy one.
it's fairly easy to spot at least 10 miles down.
Back to it. More back on the map. I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, but it's pretty many people following the line of this one, isn't it? I just looked at
Thanks for looking here, watching it go. Yeah.
Dan, I think you've set the precedent. You're being followed.
Yeah. Well, I basically, I decided to do such a go at the previous one, like the stovepipe wells, so stuff. Fresh air.
Okay.
Sorry, folks at home, I've just muted the chat for a moment. Sometimes it happens where people get distorted, the voices, so I do apologise.
See how fast this plane will go.
What you meant?
182, but I'm really struggling uphill. The Cessna, the one with the wheels going.
Yeah. The
Bob,
one with zero drag on the gear.
Yeah, but downhill, getting like 160 knots. Oh yeah, that's one thing I meant to ask. What is cows? What are cows? I mean, I know they can move and all that, but I've got button.
Cow flaps are at the bottom of the cow.
The engine, the hot air out, the cool area.
So okay, do I need them open or closed?
Open, I would suggest.
Need them open on takeoff. It controls your engine temperature, especially the heads.
Right, that might be where I was screwing up. Yeah.
Once you're airborne, you won't need them, and then it'll scrub about 5 knots off with them open.
Runway in sight. Bob, this is our destination airport, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Getting crashed. Well, yet.
Oh, geez, thanks. Plus 100% trim. Thanks.
Hey.
Yeah, that 100% trim thing is a real joy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Bob, I've got to say your preparation for this flight was second to none. The PDF you did was one of the best I've seen in terms of flight preparation. So well done for that.
Well, it helps, you know, that helps that I'm retired and I really, you know, didn't have to worry about it.
Does help the
A
Xbox.
little PLN file for Xbox use would be nice. But yeah, perfect. No problem getting it into the world map for the flight plan. So it sure works.
James created a PLN file.
Yeah, only for PC users though.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, thank you very much for that.
No, you're welcome. No, it's pretty easy to follow, I've got to say. I just plotted the points Bob sets and it's pretty straightforward, to be honest.
Yep.
You see
Pretty much like that on the Xbox as well.
Yeah,
Sometimes Xbox has trouble finding certain places, but this time it was no problem.
Yep.
It makes it so easy on the Xbox. Thank you so much.
Bit easier,
It makes it so
bit
easy.
easier than what I planned the other week.
Yeah,
That's a
going
bit of a
forward,
pain to
chaps,
enter it.
whoever's doing the next one, do keep Xbox. We have a number of Xbox simmers. Keep them in mind, please. So when you're plotting points, try to keep them where people can find them on Xbox. As easy as you can.
And I tried to do a couple up around the Foyle River and the bridges. They just won't let you go underneath. So I tried my best, but it's not really. It didn't really happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tango Theo, you can't fly under those bridges. I don't think.
Alright.
So after this live stream chat, we're going to take a summer break. I'll probably still do a few airliner live streams flying around on Twitch or YouTube. But we'll take a break from group flights for a month, and then we'll come back with a vengeance.
Sure will.
And if the update's in Tango, we may even do another Spitfire flight. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Always up for that.
No bridges.
Even do a rerun. The Wanganui River.
In fact, during the break, if people want to repeat, I did say Tango's flight the Spitfire flight was brilliant. I really want to try it again. So maybe we can do that again.
I missed that, so I'd be up for that.
Yep.
I didn't have a hit Spitfire when we did that last time, so I'd be up for that.
Yeah, I'd like that. I think I did in the 109 this time. Punishment.
Oh yeah.
And Sean, if you can record that one, Sean, that would be brilliant. If we do that, that'd be
It's a
fantastic.
good bonus topic.
Yeah, I've actually recorded this as well.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's good to have two perspectives. That's fantastic. There's one more way. Wingman. And you're all coming down. What a lovely end.
Hi Bob, well done.
Yeah, brilliant idea with
Finding this the runway.
Moonlight. It was really, really nice.
Glad you liked it.
There we go. We've got Flighty 300 coming in.
Bob's in a car wash.
I think he's in his data centre.
Okay.
It must be the data centre.
Even like,
I thought
Bob was in the
Harrier
steam.
jump jet. Yeah, he's got a Harrier jump jet strapped to the window for air conditioning.
Let's see, plan tonight.
To do the altitude bits and minuses, wow.
Bit of a crosswind. A cross on the runway. We don't mind.
We've got John coming in. Flighty Tangle's just behind. All very nice. And Captain Kirk.
come and parked in the parking area. Everyone else was just sat down over there. Oh my God.
Watching everybody else land. Minus 209 altitude. Me.
Ah, the runway is closed.
Yeah, I just saw it.
I think on your Discord channel, I think I randomly landed on Rosen one day and managed to watch him flying. How does one do that?
Right.
How do you stream onto your Discord?
You just press the stream button.
Yep.
What, on the Xbox?
No, on Discord. I don't know about Xbox.
You can't stream. You can't stream on Discord on the Xbox. You can only stream. You can stream with a few other apps such as Twitch and whatnot, but you can't.
That's what I'm thinking about that. Yeah, because I can stream on Twitch, no worries. But
yeah, PC only. I'm afraid.
Yeah, and
so if you PC boys want to get onto Huddison's flight chat, then you know, at least we can join you.
Yep, that'd be good. Well done, Susie. We've got Deus in the chat there, just saying he's on Xbox as well, so there's quite a lot of Xbox simmers out there.
Thank you, Bob. It was an excellent flight. Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Enjoyed it.
Oh, great.
Very nice.
Thanks, Bob. Okay, chaps, we'll be back in a month's time, and do join in a few ad hoc flights here and then in the meantime. Thanks a lot, Bob, once again, and I'll see you soon.
We will.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Bye, everybody.
Thanks a lot.
Let's get that, let's get that Spitfire flight sorted.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Ciao.
Maybe on the back of the T-shirt should be "I'll see you soon." So on the front of the T-shirt could be the
Billy Dally.
"Lovely to meet you," or I can't remember what he says now. I'm gonna forget.
And I do hope you're all keeping well.
That's it. Yeah, and I do. Yeah.
Hello, my dear.
On the front.
Yeah.
And then on the rear. Oh, that.
Good one, still there.
Yeah, I'm up for the merch, man.
Oh, you keep it.